People YouTube, right here, the Malik Aaron, and this review has been delayed long enough, but we've finally reached the pinnacle of Sonic, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog, or commonly known as Sonic 06. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something new. Okay, because I suffered through this game. I suffered through this nightmare of a game with all the glitches, the illogical story, the horrible level design, the really bad glitches, and the horrible dialogue. If you know Sonic, you should already know about this game, its backstory, what went wrong, and how it ruined Sonic's reputation. So, I'm not going to review it, but the host of this part will do it. So, in a brief moment, I'll introduce you to my host for the gaming portion of this channel. They are CM Punk and Randy Orton.
Wait, I wasn't prepared for this.
Neither of us were prepared. Well, too bad. You two are going to review this piece of trash, because I think you two would do a much better job than I would.
Oh, I guess that's cool. So this is Sonic, the Hedgehog,
Or Sonic 06, if you're on the internet.
and according to this, it is a platinum family hit. How this sold so many copies, I have no clue.
Probably just a bunch of parents and grandmas probably bought it for the store, like, oh, this will be nice for my kid, and the kid just plays with it and struggles and just suffers for it. Yeah, that's what you get, parents and grandparents of America, for allowing kids to play this trash.
Well, we can't move our arms, so can you please turn the cover? Oh,
No problem. Just, here you go.
okay, it's back. So it says this time, speed
Won't be enough. The most accurate quote of all time.
So you can play as a Sonic, Shadow, or
New Sliver. I'm pretty sure that's not how you say those days.
That's how I want to say them. You got anything better?
Well, no.
That's what I thought. Who plays these characters? Over 10 action-packed stages? I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure there are more in there if you include side characters.
Yeah, not only you get to play as, well, the game revolves around these three characters, but you can play as side characters like Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Rouge, Blaze, Omega, and I don't believe I am forgetting anybody.
Then battle 10 formidable bosses. Basically Eggman, Mephiles, bunch of Eggman machines, Iblis. Yeah, just a bunch of them. And look what they did to Eggman. What is that? Why does he look like that?
They want to make it a bit more realistic, which is never a good thing. And then what they did with Eggman, they made him too realistic that it's creepy. And look at this girl. Yeah, Elise, the princess. And you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person to bring this up, but why do all the characters look like they're from Final Fantasy?
I don't know. I don't understand why they want normal-looking humans in a Sonic game to begin with.
And this is the first time they had humans.
Yeah, but they were all cartoony, so that was fine. But here, they're way too realistic.
I know, it's very strange. So yeah, there's that. There's a couple screenshots. Just lift the box up. There you go. So you have Sonic. Sorry the camera isn't so well because wish we had better equipment. So there's Sonic. There's a Silver. And there's Shadow, who's riding a motorcycle for some reason, even though he's the ultimate life form. Makes no sense.
Alright, backstory time. So, I believe it was in 2000, I think it was after Sonic Heroes came out, that Sega was going to do a next Sonic game. And that wasn't Shadow the Hedgehog, that was a spin off, the main Sonic game. Yeah, 2005, I believe it was at E3. They showed up, it was like in a closed room footage of this experiment Sonic game. And it got a lot of attention and praise for how it looked and how it could bring Sonic back to its roots. Yeah, people were originally really excited about this game. I mean, it had a lot of stuff people liked. It had a big old story, a whole bunch of playable characters. Basically like the Sonic Adventure games, except it technically wasn't. This was more of a reboot. Yeah, they wanted to reboot it. That's why they gave it the name Sonic the Hedgehog. That's the reason why they gave it that name. Yeah, and then problems started happening. Like the big guy behind it left. So that's not good. Then even worse, the development team was cut in half. One of them to work on this, and the other to work on the Wii game, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Yeah, and even worse than that, they had to rush the release date to meet the Christmas 2006 deadline. Because everyone knows Christmas time is where the real money is. Clearly. Yeah, so that happened. And then they had to rush through the game. And this, funny thing is, this is the Xbox 360 version. This came out in November 2006. But the PlayStation 3 version was delayed by a couple months because they had to fix some stuff with that. Well, they probably fixed a couple things. It probably still didn't help. Yeah. It's a shame. This could have been so good if they had the time. Yeah, but I heard someone on the internet is doing a PC remake of this game. Oh, that's pretty cool. Besides, it looks like these people on the internet are far more competent than Sonic Team. Hey, don't give Sonic Team crap, okay? They went through a hard time making this game. That is very true. It shouldn't be that harsh. So I guess it's time for you to talk about the story. Oh boy, the greatest thing, this story. So game starts off in there are some amazing CGI cutscenes in this game. And they're from 2006 and they look really, really phenomenal. Yeah, they could pass off in like today's time in 2017. They are that good. It's a shame it was in a really bad game. Yeah, it is. But anywho, we have like a little festival, and then you have like our Princess Elise, this chick. And you know, she's the queen, she's the princess of Soliana, which kind of reminds me of Italy for some reason. But yeah, that big old festival, they have to put in a flame. And the thing about her is that she controls the flames of Iblis. What is Iblis? It's a fire monster, basically. And if she cries, they don't release it. Then she sees like a little vision, like a Final Destination vision, and then she's trying to pass it off like everything's okay. But then Eggman arrives, looking very creepy, creepier than usual. Yeah. And then the blue blur himself, Sonic, comes to rescue the princess, the princess ends up getting captured so many times that it's comical. Yeah, she makes Princess Peach look bad. Yeah, she makes all princesses look bad. There was that one time where Eggman was just like, well, how about you fall? And then she fell and the Sonic catched her. But then she got captured immediately after. So that meant that whole thing was pointless. Yup. So anywho, then you see Silver in the background. He's like, I found it. The Iblis trigger. And everyone was just like, what in the heck is an Iblis trigger? No one knows what that is. And then the in-game cutscenes happen. While they don't look that bad, they're certainly better than Shadow the Hedgehog. They're still not all that great in comparison. Besides, they were always going to be better because this is new technology, so it's not much of an accomplishment. Yeah, so besides, all this is for Sonic. And then more stuff happens with Sonic. He rescues the princess. She gets captured. He rescues her again. She gets captured. They have some really, really not right scenes with Sonic that are just ugh. Ow. Ugh. We have to talk about this. Fine. The implied bestiality. Man, it is because you can't have a hedgehog and a human princess be together because it's weird. Yeah, it is weird. It's just, I mean, look at this. I mean, if this was cartoon land, then people would have a problem with it. But this is trying to be realistic. Besides, I don't know why Sonic would want to be with this girl since she gets captured all the time. So, yeah, it's just stupid and disgusting. And also that time where Sonic laughed, which was really weird. And then they winked to each other, and it grossed me out. Yeah, that was pretty messed up. But now let's get to the other characters. Shadow and Sliver. It's Silver. I call him Sliver. Fine. I might as well do Shadow. So Shadow is a gun agent, along with Rouge and Omega. And Omega's a robot, by the way. And so they infiltrate like a little Eggman base, and then they find Mephiles. It's pretty much another hedgehog. Like, we need any more of those. Then he takes like the form of Shadow for some reason. And then, man, I had to play through these levels so many times. Just sorry, bit sick at the moment. I have a bit of a cough. But anywho, playing these levels so many times makes you forget the story and how awful it is. But yeah, you have to play through levels where you just drive around motorcycles, which again doesn't make any sense. But anywho, yeah, you just fight Mephiles. You then fight Silver, which leads to the most hilarious scene in the entire game. Oh boy, can I please talk about it? Sure. The moment when Shadow kicked Silver in the head, that was priceless. And well deserved, because Silver is a terrible character in this game. Indeed. So, Shadow does more stuff. Basically a couple of Sonic levels, and then that awful Egyptian level where it's just so long and tiring and wears you out. Then they fight Mephiles, and then it just ends, which is stupid. So yeah, and now Sliver. You know what? I'm not going to say anything. So Sliver is from the future. Ugh. Ugh, I'm sick too. Stupid cold going around. It's like that, was it meningitis that went around like in the WWE locker room? It's awful. Hopefully none of us get it. Well, I don't think any of us are going to get it because we're action figures. We don't have immune systems. Ha ha ha. Anywho. Silver is from the future, right? Where the world's all in ruins and whatnot, like a proper future would be. And he has like companion named Sorry, my voice is going out. Ugh, just cut the camera real quick. You alright? Alright, I'm good now. Anywho, he's a companion named Blaze, who's a cat. And she controls fire, which makes her automatically cool. So then Silver fights it. It's cold, it's awful. So he fights Iblis. Then he has to go back to the past to stop Sonic, who he believes causes this whole apocalyptic future. So they fight in the worst boss battle in history. Yes, in this boss battle, Silver can catch you, and sometimes he can catch you again in a fraction of a second. And if he catches you with no rings, it's over. Yeah, it's so bad. It's so infuriating. But you could do it. It takes a couple times, but you'll eventually get through it. So then, Amy's just like, no, don't hurt my Sonic. And then she says this line, if I had to choose the world or Sonic, I would choose Sonic. That's so selfish, though. I mean, really? We're gonna choose one hedgehog against the entire population of... Is this Earth or Mobius? I think Mobius is just like where all the animals, the Mobians, these things, live. And like, since this is humans, I'm gonna presume this is Earth, which is... The whole Sonic world is weird. But anywho, so Amy stops him. They go on a little mission. Amy actually confuses Silver with Sonic, which is impossible. Is she colorblind? That is quite possible. Well, she almost got it right in Sonic Unleashed. Because that was Sonic in a werewolf, as a werewolf. So she was close. Yeah, so they go on a mission. Silver realizes what he's doing is wrong. And then helps Sonic, saves the day. And then the final battle, you find Iblis. Supposed to... Blaze is right beside you, and every time like you do a move, she just dies. She just falls over. It's fantastic. It's hilarious. It's so nonsensical because the AI is stupid. It is real stupid. Silver wins, and Blaze sacrifices himself anyway. So it's just so dumb. Then final story. Oh boy. So Sonic dies. Yep, you heard that right. And Lisa's like, no! Which is also pretty hilarious. And then the Flames of Iblis come out. Iblis is all powerful. Gets all the Chaos Emeralds. And so the team of Tails, Omega, see Knuckles, Silver, Rouge, Amy, and Shadow get all the Chaos Emeralds, revive Sonic, and then that kiss. Don't talk about the kiss. I'll talk about the kiss if I want to. That kiss happens, and it is just all types of wrong. It's like Beauty and the Beast, except this beast can't change into a human, so yeah, it's gross. It's like in Twilight, where Bella kissed and made out with like a 100-year-old vampire. Yeah, it's disgusting. Sonic comes back to life, all in super form. But yeah, Super Sonic, Super Shadow, and Super Silver. And then they beat Mephiles in his all-powerful form. Everybody's all happy. And then, one of the biggest slaps to the face in gaming history. None of the events in this game happened at the end of the game because Elise had the blood of flame, and if she did, anything that happened before then wouldn't have happened. So you basically played the game for nothing because it's pointless. Yeah, it's such a cop-out. That's how the game ends. Problems. Let's go through right now. We're going back from me to you. Ready? Ready. That camera It's like it wants to leave the dimension. It's always stuck in. It's so unreliable. There are places where stuff can literally block the camera like it's a person holding the camera. It's so annoying. The glitches all over the place. They surround this game. It's a nightmare. There are times where like you can literally go through everything. You could go through solid matter, and I'm pretty sure that's not how physics works. So this game broke physics long before Fast and the Furious did. Yep. The characters are really bad. I mean, Silver, his concept is pretty cool, but the execution is absolutely awful. Blaze is also cool, but she's barely used. She's underdeveloped. Shadow's there to please the fans. Sonic is just being like, oh, I'm fast. I gotta go fast. Woohoo, I'm a hero. Type of deal. Other characters are useless. Eggman is just Eggman. Elise is the worst female character I've ever seen, or at least one of the worst. And Mephiles and Iblis are just there. They're useless. The story, completely incomprehensible, completely illogical, nothing makes sense, and by the end, it doesn't even matter. So it's a waste of your time. Alright, what else? Trying to think. Oh, Silver, he has telekinesis. He can throw out things. And he's supposed to aim, and if you see the game just like, aiming, what is that? He just throws them around everywhere randomly. Sometimes you'll hit something. Sometimes it just throws randomly. It's real annoying. So I don't like that. The driving controls for Shadow. The fact that he's driving is completely stupid because he's the ultimate life form. Besides, at least in Shadow the Hedgehog, you can speed through a level real quick. In this game, you can't. You are stuck. You have to go through the whole thing with no special boost. It is just terrible. Trying to think of what else. Oh, Sonic and his super speed levels. You know the ones if you play the game, where he goes so fast. And then if you hit something, you just go right through it. Yes, those are so bad, especially when you jump, because if you jump, you don't move. You're stuck in one direction. So if you jump in one direction, it's like to your left, and there's nothing there, you can't move. You're gonna die. And you're gonna die a lot. So yeah, I hate that. What else? Silver, again. He's so slow. He is one of the slowest characters in Sonic history. It's like he has those slow down shoes from Sonic Labyrinth. Ooh, reference. Sweet. I mean, the backgrounds... there are a couple where it gets really repetitive. The levels get so long and drawn out and repetitive. So many enemies shooting at you. It is just a drag. It's so bad. And then, I believe it's the final one. Just the level design. I believe as a whole, I don't think we mentioned that. Level design is just absolutely horrendous. There are times where you have no idea where you're doing, especially when you're in free roaming, where you have no idea what to do. You're just wandering around like an idiot. And like you have to go on the internet to find out what you're doing. And then the task. Oh, those tasks. Where like the stupidest task, especially the one with the captain, where you have to find the captain. It turns out the guy you're talking to is the captain. It's retarded. It's just awful. It is just infuriating. It makes me want to unleash my rage. Randy, no one wants to see your rage because you end up kicking all the McMahon family's heads off with that rage of your punt. But yeah, that was just... So, the loading screens. I mean, some copies might vary on loading screen. I mean, the copy, Malik, the Aaron played. He told us that it wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as other people. It was like less than a minute. or like 30 seconds. A bit more normal, but still not great. Especially when it just goes to loading screen, cutscene, loading screen, cutscene, loading screen, cutscene, loading screen, cutscene. It is awful. So I think we said, well, most of the bad. Let's go with the good. I like the music. Very good. Very good soundtrack. Some of the best songs in the Sonic series came from this game, which is just appalling in my eyes. The CGI graphics, I already said, are phenomenal. If I had to rate this game because of his CGI graphics, I'd give it at least a 9. Maybe even a 10, because they are that good for its age. I mean, it's sad, really. It's in this crappy game. See, now Blaze the Cat, she's probably the best character to come out this series, or at least this game, because she actually has a really cool idea. She's basically as fast as Sonic, and she just uses fire, and that's pretty awesome. And I wish they used her more. There's so many underused characters in this series. It's annoying. And I have to give props to Sega Team. They tried, man. That short amount of time trying to make a game, it's hard. I mean, making video games is hard, unless you're like EA, of course. But all right, it's time to wrap this up anyway. So out of 10, I'm gonna give it 3. Such a disappointing game. Wish it was better, but darn Sega and their stupid decisions. You almost have to give a 3 out of 10. Just poor Sonic. He deserves better. Hopefully Forces is good. At least I heard it's good. For people who got it early. Lucky. Alright, so this is our review of Sonic 06. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and we will see you next time. And we are out.